everybody, and welcome to Kim's Kitchen, seasoned on purpose. That's right, savory and delicious home-style cooking. Not only that, but seasoned on purpose is also a play on words from Ecclesiastes 3:1. So check that out when you get the opportunity. I think you'll understand what I'm talking about. Now, stay tuned. Coming up next, there's a recipe that you're getting ready to enjoy. It's called Easy Peasy Egg Bake. I did think you're going to enjoy it. Why? Because it's easy, it's delicious, and it's fun and easy to make. All right, well, stay tuned, and I'll see you on the other side of the video. I think you'll enjoy it.
As you can see, I'm busy whisking some eggs. Today, we're going to make some eggs, and we're going to make some egg bake with some leftover items that I had in my kitchen: cheese, peppers, onions. I have some sausage, and I'm going to combine all of that to make an easy peasy egg bake. Really easy, very simple. And I'm going to put it in, mix it all together, put it in the oven, and then for the rest of the week, I'm going to enjoy my easy peasy egg bake. Really nice. There's about 10 eggs right here that I whisked together. We're getting ready to slice these up for this egg recipe that I'm going to do now, but I just wanted to show you what leftovers that we can use at a later date. So these are peppers that I use. As you can see, the roundness of them. They were peppers that I used when I stuffed peppers with some beef that I had. And I didn't want to throw it away because I knew that I could use it again in another recipe. And I wasn't quite sure what I was going to do with it, but here we are. So when you use peppers for one reason and you have some left over, definitely save them for another time that you can use them for. Like today, we're going to use this in our egg recipe. All right, so that's what I wanted to show you. Now we're getting ready to go ahead and slice these up, put them in a mixture, and voila, we're going to have our easy peasy egg bake. Chopped up, as you can see. All delicious. Look at those delicious different colors, the green and the red and the onions and the yellow. Oh my. Don't you just love color? Oh, that snuck in there. Don't you just love color in your food? I do. It just makes it that much more delicious looking to eat. Okay, we have that. We have some more rest of the onions in here. And we're going to add some of these tomatoes. You know, one of my followers mentioned that they are not necessarily tomato eaters, which is fine. That's fine. Listen, all of these ingredients that I'm adding really are leftovers that I need to cook so they won't go bad. So tomatoes is one of them. This is, again, choice of meat, no choice of meat. We're meat lovers. We enjoy it. And so this is sausage, and we're going to put this in here first because we want to make sure that whatever meat that you have is cooked well. So we're going to play. You'll know that the pan is hot because it's sizzling nicely. Yep. Just add those onions in there and let them cook along. You don't want to overcook, but you want to get them in there nice and evenly. You can turn the light down just a little bit, but keep it on a medium heat, medium to high. You want everything to just marinate together. I'm going to go ahead and put in all of my delicious looking, look at that, yum, sliced and chopped peppers and a little bit of onions in there. Now, what you may not notice in here are mushrooms. I ran out, and that's okay because I'm only adding things in my refrigerator that I don't want to necessarily, that I have left over. And I just need to use these up because peppers go bad too easily and they cost too much not to use them. So this is one good way to get them done and delicious looking. Okay, here, I'm going to add my delicious tomatoes. Yeah, now this is going to all marinate well. Get them all together. Doesn't that look colorful? It does. We're getting ready to add this to our egg mixture, but we want to make sure that everything is cooked nicely. Doesn't this look delicious? And the oil that I put in here, I guess maybe a half a cup of oil for a lot of food like this. Yeah, so it won't stick. Another pan I had previously, it was this is a non-stick as well, but I just don't want it to get too cooked too fast, and the oil helps with that. Okay, this is good. This looks really good. Okay, we're gonna let this cook just a little bit longer, and I have just a couple of more ingredients that I'm going to add in here. Here's one. This you do not want to eat whole. You want little bites when you eat your egg dish. You want just little bites. You don't want big bites of peppers. While they're delicious, you don't want big bites. And you don't want to cook the whole thing down. You want to cook the rest of them in the oven. So, yeah. This is looking perfect. Perfect. Now, I'm going to add the last few ingredients that I'm going to put in here. This is basil, fresh basil. If you don't have fresh basil, fine. So remember, these are all, the smell of that basil just lights up. Oh, it's delicious smelling. So fresh and delicious. Smells a little bit like mint. This is sage. I'm adding in some sage too. Yes. Okay, this is, it smells. So I wish you could smell it. The aroma that it's giving off. Yum. I'm going to turn this light out because this is ready to go into my egg mixture. Okay, now we're ready to go with the egg mixture. First, you want to line your pan, your baking sheet, your baking dish right here. Make sure that this is oiled. You have enough oil around here so it won't stick to your pan after you put it in the oven. By now, you should have pre-baked your oven for 350. So you want to do that now. Now you want to, this is a little, I'm going to tell you a little secret. So this is a little clumped together, and the reason why it is because I froze it. You know me. I like freezing my things if I can so that it won't go bad, and so I can continue to use it and freeze it and use it again. The thing you don't want to do is to leave it in your freezer beyond 6 months. Anything beyond 6 months, it's time to get that out of there. So, all right, so you want to line this here with your cheese. Just pour it on in there. Don't be afraid, just let her have it. Just line it in there with cheese. And then if you have a little bit left over, save a little bit left over for the after in case you want to add some cheese for leftover on the top of your dish once you have taken it out. I'll tell you about that when we get to it. All right, I'm gonna put a little bit more here. Just line it up real nice. I guess you might want to have maybe 1 to 2 cups of cheese, depending upon what you like, right? It's all about what you like. Okay. Now we add the delicious mixture that we made. See this? This is what we made earlier. This is all the cooked peppers and the peppers and the onions and the tomatoes and the meat. So we're just going to go ahead and just put it right on there. Yep, just put it right on top of the cheese. Yum. It looks good. Ready to eat. Spread it out. Right? Spread it out so that it'll go to every corner of your plate. Get on over there, buddy. Get on over there. Okay. Oh my. Anybody hungry? Yeah. This should make anyone hungry. All right. Now we have the eggs that we took care of earlier today in the first part of it. Now, if you notice, I didn't put any pepper here, but I put it in my eggs. But if you feel as though that you want more pepper or more salt, you go right ahead and just add it here. I think I have plenty here. So now we're just going to pour it right on over and just make sure that you have it spread throughout your dish. So start from the far corner, and then you're going to bring it all the way back to the end of the corner. So you just go ahead and pour it. Yep, that's right. Pour. and you make sure you have every area covered. Go back if you have more in your dish, in your plate, your egg bowl rather, and that's it. You went from the furthest all the way to the other end, and just use your whisk. Make sure that every area is covered. Like that. Looks delicious. Okay, now we're ready to put this in the oven. 350 for about 40 minutes. All right, it's in the oven, right in the middle. You want to place everything right in the middle of your oven. 350 for about 40 minutes, and we'll be right back. And here it is. It's not done yet. Almost. Look at that. Doesn't that look just delicious? It's just about done, really. I just want to add, you don't have to. You can let it cook for a good 40, 50 minutes until it's done. I wanted just to add a little bit more cheese. I can add cheese. I can add the grated cheese, but I like my pepper jack. So I'm just gonna cut some pepper jack cheese over it. Just cut it over it, and I have to hurry up because it's still cooking and I want the cheese to melt. And if you can see, I'll show you around the edges, this looks pretty done. You also have to pay attention to the type of stove that you have. This stove that we have cooks pretty quickly. And so I'm not going to leave it in for an extra 10 minutes. Quite honestly, I'm going to leave it in until this cheese has melted through, and then I'm going to take it out. So you want to be careful. I'd say definitely 40 minutes. Check it. Stick a toothpick in it to see if it's really done. If nothing comes back, then it's ready. If not, leave. Actually, another, I'm going to grab it because it's hot. Another idea also is to grab it and see if it shimmies. It's not shimmying at all. So I really think that it's ready. So I'm going to go ahead and put it back in the oven, let this melt, and then I'm going to bring it out. Oh, what else I wanted to tell you too is you can serve it if you're going to like a brunch or a breakfast with some friends and they've asked you to bring something. Or you can certainly cube this up into squares, cut it into squares, and then, yep, you got it. Put it in the refrigerator. Every day, every morning you get up, you want to have some breakfast and you don't want to take the time out to fix anything, you have it all right here. Well, here it is. Here's the easy peasy egg bake. It was fun. It looks just delicious. I can't wait to try it, but I want you to go ahead and try it. Try it. Let me know how it comes out. Hit me back and tell me how delicious it was, or what you even added to make it even different from what I gave you here. I just had a piece. Wow. It's soft. It's done. It's perfectly succulent. Well, that's it for me, everybody. Thank you again for tuning in, and make it a great day. You can have it with your breakfast, a nice cup of hot joe, if you'd like, with your easy peasy egg bake. Thank you again for tuning in. And from my kitchen to yours, don't forget, make it a great day.
Well, did I tell you, right? Easy, fun to make, and you are going to love it. So like I said, check it out, try it yourself, see if you liked it. If there are other ways that you could have made it differently, let me know. Comment, subscribe, comment, and hit that little bell so that you will get notified the next time that I come on. All right, and you know the rule, make it a great day.